And the time right now, 12:36 on your Sunday morning. We had yesterday a pretty wet and dreary day. We're looking at that continuing into the overnight hours as well as into our Sunday, even over the next hour or so. Don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder or two. We'll show you that in just a minute. Let's take a live look outside, a late look outside at Middletown. It is, visibility is okay. Noticing lower clouds though, off in the distance. These will be filling in. Some fog issues could be coming to the state, likely will, as we have a warm front. We'll pass across Connecticut and head to the north. So we'll be in a warm sector briefly, and by no means will we be warm, but our moisture levels will be increasing. Through Hartford, notice it's 41 degrees. There's a lot of clouds out there. Visibility is low. Now, there's a dense fog advisory for Long Island Sound. So areas right along the I-95 corridor could have some dense fog to deal with first thing tomorrow if you're heading out early, something to be advised of. Now, First Alert Live radar scans the state mainly dry, a few sprinkles, but if we zoom out, there's some thunderstorms just to the south and to the west through New York City. This trajectory is mainly on a, say, east-northeast, so you'll see a couple showers through parts of Fairfield County, but the bulk of the activity looks to be New Haven and points east. So right now, there's some lightning. These were severe warned down towards Baltimore and D.C. They've been slowly weakening, but once again, if you hear a rumble of thunder or two over the next hour or so, don't be too surprised. Now, rainfall totals over the past 24 hours, more to the north and the east, a half of an inch up to an inch, and some of those darker green shadings, up to a half of an inch, though, for many areas along the state. Officially at Bradley, we saw just under a half of an inch of rain. Now, temperatures, they really haven't changed much since this last evening. Upper 30s and lower to middle 40s. These climb about a degree or two over the next several hours and into the day tomorrow. Notice, won't be raining the whole time, but the chance for some showers exists, say anytime after 2 a.m. through the early morning hours of your Sunday. Wind speeds, it's still out of the east, 5 to about, say, 10 miles an hour, but that easterly wind really locks in the dreary conditions that we've been seeing so far this weekend. Out to the west, still at this hour, tornado watches, several tornado warnings. Really, a day after day, this is day 4 of dealing with extremely severe weather and very, very heavy rain. Some areas are approaching nearly 20 inches of rain. So unbelievable there. But what we're seeing locally is some showers. Here's those storms that could clip, say, just to the south of Connecticut. You'll see it play out on First Alert Futurecast. When it initializes this good, you can at least trust it for the next couple of hours. And notice how some of the rainfall makes its way into Connecticut, maybe a couple of thunderstorms as well. Here's 7 a.m. You're waking up with Jill Gagliardi, and she'll be tracking a few showers. Now, notice what happens by noon. I'm becoming a little bit less optimistic that we'll see a lot of clearing, a few rays of sunshine likely, but rain comes back this time tomorrow night, and we're tracking the possibility of some wintry mix way off to the north and west. We're talking, say, Salisbury, Kent, the typical areas, higher elevation, but along the shoreline, and for everybody else, a moderate rainfall. Here's Monday afternoon, finally clearing expected beyond that, and Tuesday morning it will be cooler, but it will be sunny. Now, any snowfall totals, we're really not talking about much. This time of year, it's very difficult to get anything, but maybe a quick coating on some of the grassy surfaces. Forecast lows tonight, we're basically there. Tomorrow morning, showers gives way to some partial clearing. Temperatures well up into the 50s. Your First Alert 7-day forecast. By Tuesday, it's cooler. Wednesday's chilly too, but it's a nice day. It's sunny. Thursday, those clouds increase and rain comes back for Friday. And Bryant, at this point, even into next weekend. So if you've had to do any gardening, I'd still hold off for at least another week.
All right, Scott, thank you.